That's that's BDE. That's like Ron Jeremy style, or I mean, that might even be bigger.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles. How you doing?
What's going on, Nicole?
Nothing. How's Arizona?
Did I say what I have you in my phone as?
You told me something like big Polish booty.
I'm Nicole Polish big ass.
Oh, great. Perfect.
Yeah.
Such an honor.
So it is an honor. You have a fucking great ass. How's that not an honor?
I do. And you know what? I've never used Zoom before. Like, I don't take any meetings in the office, but
yeah,
I'm literally wearing like a shirt and I'm just sitting in my fucking panties. And I'm like, this is how everybody does it.
Yeah, and obviously you have other assets as well. So, all right. So, because you were you saw the not the podcast, a little thing I did on online dating.
It's a vlog, right?
Yeah, a little vlog. Yeah. Because on this channel, I'm gonna do like interviews, podcasts. And vlogging, right? Nice. Zivich. I love that.
I gave you. I think I gave you this.
I love that beer. That beer.
Really?
I love it.
Oh, I thought that the first time you had it was when you came over. And that was
No. Of course not. Polish beer is really good. I've had Jurek. I've had
You had Jurek?
Yeah. It's not beer. It's one of my favorite soups.
Wow, look at you. Well, I mean, you're Eastern European and in some respect anyways.
I like to try everything.
That's it. Fucking know.
Yeah. So, okay, so you saw that little thing I did. I think it's episode 3. So, like, what did you think about it?
So, I think that the big point that you're trying to get, which I agree with, is it's all about confidence. That's all. And
it's a big thing.
You know what? I'll tell you one thing. It's literally the only fucking thing. Because this is a story that I wanted to fucking tell you. I met a guy who had the biggest dick energy. And I shit you not. Thank
God you're on this channel discussing. I mean, this is all about big dick energy. And girls could have big dick energy too. We can go into that later too.
Ooh, but like, okay.
We'll get into that later. Let me tell you. I want to hear this.
So, I went on a date with a guy, and he was cute. Nothing like, holy shit, he's the hottest guy I've ever seen. He had so much confidence that I shit you not, throughout our first date, I think I said like 5 times, dude, the ball's on fucking you. He like grabbed my hand, held my hand, all this shit. It was great. When we had sex, it was great. It was great. When we had sex, and I know this is a terrible thing to say, he had, I shit you not, one of the smallest dicks I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wait, he had
one of the smallest. One of the smallest
dicks.
It was tiny.
Like what?
But okay, Charles,
for a female, like what do women consider tiny?
Anything below. All right, so there's small and then there's tiny, right?
Yeah.
So tiny is like, I would say like 3 inches.
Like soft or hard?
Hard, no. This guy, no, but the thing was, he walked around his apartment butt naked, like as if he had a 10-pound cock. And
like if he had a dirt dragger, right, from Africa.
Like he would tell you that if he were to enter a fucking big dick competition, he would fucking win. That's the kind of like confidence he protruded. And I have to fucking tell you, I dug it. I automatically didn't fucking care that he had a small dick. Because that's all it was about. If he had come out naked, like, creepy, like, hey, listen, just letting you know that that's it. I would have believed you. I would have taken that same energy. You know what I mean? But when a guy fucking comes out like a Don, then I'll believe you're a fucking Don.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So confidence is probably one of the biggest things. I think how you carry yourself is a big thing.
Oh, for sure. The energy that you give out is the energy that you're gonna attract.
Yeah. Law of attraction.
Oh, of course. Like attracts like.
Yeah.
You gave off that kind of energy too.
So yeah, so just as a preface, we actually met on Tinder. So like, because
Yes.
we'll talk about the whole online dating stuff. Um, and then I was bartending in Soho at that time before the whole coronavirus thing hit.
Yes.
And so like, from a woman's perspective, like, did our conversation go? Like, what? I got banned from Tinder, by the way, so I gotta I gotta.
For what? Wait, why'd you get banned?
I don't remember. I don't know, some stupid shit. And I'm here trying to give advice to guys on how to use Tinder, right? But my Tinder was lit though; it was popping. All my apps are always.
No, your photos were very true to you.
That's
Exactly
a
how you
big
look
thing.
like.
Photos are a big thing. So for you, okay. So for you, what do you look for when you're like when you see when you want to swipe right?
So like when you look at photos, if a guy, well, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking just to fuck, like if you just want like, oh, I'm looking for a hookup, then then.
Well, this is mainly like a guy channel. So like, for now, let's talk about just like to get laid.
Just to get laid.
Yeah.
So for me, a guy that I view as confident, because I like me as a woman, I like that alpha dominant, good energy, high confidence. So if a guy only is posting photos of him doing selfies with like the chest up, and those are the only fucking photos he posts, then you could kind of assume that it's because he doesn't want to show anything else. You know what I mean?
The red flag.
Huge red flag. That it's like, oh shit, something's not.
Same thing with girls too, because they'll be just posting their face or whatever, and it's like, okay, like.
Yeah, there's. Obviously, you know what? Even more so with girls. You guys have it tough because girls will, put on full face of makeup, and you don't
Dude,
know.
I went on a date the other night, and she looked nothing like her pictures. I'm talking about like 40 pounds heavier, maybe.
Oh, see, but why? What's the point of that?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, you're obviously gonna see her. She knows that she's a bit heavier in person, and what? You're just supposed to be like, whatever.
I don't get it.
No, that makes no sense. It serves no purpose. You have to be fucking authentic. That's the one thing that I learned on fucking Tinder. No matter what your objective is, no matter what the fuck you want at the end, whether you want a relationship, whether you want a fuck buddy, or just to fucking pound it and leave, you just gotta be upfront.
Be upfront.
That's it, dude.
And men think girls don't want to hear that. Because they'll try to get around the bush and be like, oh, I want a relationship. Like they try to, they'll go that way.
Listen, I'll tell you as me, from a fucking woman, we may want a relationship, sure, whatever. Yeah. But we'll take a fucking detour if it's for a guy that just wants to have sex. And if we want to...
A D.
Big fat detour.
Big detour. Okay, yeah.
Big detour. See, and you just said that and I just lost my train of thought. But, okay, so now I know what I'm saying.
You got to show them the class thing that you have later.
Right. So I'll be like, big dick energy.
Yeah.
I really should fucking take...
I should use that for like all my pop. Yeah, do that actually now so we don't forget it.
Okay, hold on.
That's BDE. That's like Ron Jeremy style, or that might even be bigger.
See, you should have this. This should be kind of like your,
Yeah,
intro.
I should put it at like a trophy case. Like this is But then I feel like people would come over and be like, what's up with that, bro?
No, you should be like, this is my big dick award, big dick energy award.
From the AVN Awards or something like that, or Big Dick.
That's it. Oh my God, did you ever see the movie Juice Bigelow, Male Gigolo?
Yeah, classic.
Did you see the second one where they had like those awards? It was like an award ceremony.
No, I don't think. I think it was the first one.
Oh, okay. Well, they had a second one, and it was like all the gigolos, the national gigolos, had to go to like an award, and they were literally like, "This is what the award looked like."
Like an award.
Okay. I'll let you know this.
Wait, so where were we? We were at the.
Oh, about like being honest.
Okay, so being authentic and honest, right? So the pictures are a big thing, obviously. I think men or women should have updated pictures, like 100%.
And I think also just letting them know from the get-go that all you're really looking for is
right. That's right.
There's a way to do it, because the thing is you have to have game, like you could come off really fucking creepy and say like, all I want is sex and you'll shoot your shot and you'll miss. But I don't know, like the way that you did it, like I kind of knew from the get-go that this was just going to be fun, and I appreciated that. Granted, maybe that's not what I was looking for, but that honesty kind of made me put you in a different category where I know that, all right, you're not going to hurt me because I'm not putting you there.
Right.
You're not bullshitting me. So why not? Okay, I'll take that detour, even though it's not what I came on the online app to do. And I think that's important too. Just don't bullshit, because girls could figure that shit out when you're making that fake fucking conversation to try to get to know me. But at the end, all you want is, you know.
Yeah, I think being fake and is just why hide anything? Like I'm such a transparent person. Like,
right.
Like you're on Earth one time. Like, why is it so hard for people just to like accept who they are and just fucking like just be themselves and just not worry about what others think and kind of just like.
But I think also guys have this stereotype about women that we all just want the white picket fence, the house, and that. And you guys have to put on a front that you're also interested in, not just to get pussy. We want the same fucking shit you guys do. Let me ask you something, Chose. Do you have this in your fucking apartment?
Yeah, it's
no, I fucking do.
It's in my pants.
Very touche.
Not quite that big.
I was gonna say, I think it's comparable. I think this is actually a mold.
So yeah, authenticity, being upfront. What about like the first date thing? Like what you appreciate, like a dominant man being like, oh, like, let's get drinks right away, or what do women typically?
Women, see, you know what? It's funny because like women try to act like they're all like, you know, independent, confident. I don't need no man, this and that. But deep down, we like a guy that almost like tells us what we want. You know what I mean? Like if we're going out to get dinner, you don't ask me what restaurant are you taking. Like you ask me out. You're supposed to already be with the guy with the fucking plan.
Yep.
You'd say, all right, we're going to this place.
Yep.
Instead of, you know what I mean? Like it's.
I agree. It almost comes down to hypergamy too, or like women with like they're like so independent and this and that, and like, but at the end of the day, like they really want to like a guy who does like an alpha male who like makes money and who does like they kind of they analyze like males like
but that's just evolution. But that's literally evolution. That's how. Dude, like girls will want the mate that's the strongest, the biggest, you know, has the most, I don't know, fucking rocks and sticks. But yeah, for sure. No, we choose the hottest mate. But it's just, I think for me, for women, I think in general, as long as we find you attractive, not that you are attractive, because attractive is completely subjective. If the girl that you're on a date with finds you attractive, and if you're generally a nice person, nice to not going on fucking making the sex jokes, you know, all this shit.
Yeah.
You got her in your fucking palm.
So what do we do? What do we do about the guys that are out there that maybe they think like they're not good looking enough or they're short? Like, will the confidence kind of bring them to that level?
If the girl agrees on a date with you and she knows what you look like and you are 100% authentic in yourself, because there's no reason for you to feel less than if you are 100% honest on your profile. You know what I mean? Because if you're a heavier guy, but you only posted photos of your face, when you put it in an angle that makes you look 30 pounds lighter, then yeah, I get that you'd be insecure when you go on a date because you know that you aren't being fucking true. But if you post a photo with you with your big fucking beer belly at a beach having a blast,
wait,
you know what I mean?
Can you show your beer belly again?
What?
Your beer? Can you show me your beer belly?
No, stop it.
Okay, sorry.
Beer belly. Then there's no reason to. And I will say though, boys, do not lie about your height because it's just aggravating. Because what are you gonna fucking do?
I didn't really know guys did that until I met a couple of girls that told me that they met, like, this girl was 5'9" and the guy told her he was 5'10" and he ended up being shorter than her, and like, yeah. I didn't know that. Like, so why? Yeah, it must be an insecurity thing, but I think you got to be authentic. You got to just be who you are. Like, there's someone else for everybody.
And that's always something, because for me, unfortunately, I only like taller guys. It sucks. It's very superficial.
Well, it's a thing. It's a thing. And women, I think that's the number one trait they look for, because they look at it as like tall men can protect them.
Yeah. Well, and especially, I mean, listen, if you're 5'5", then I'm sure a 5'9" guy is considered tall. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That's why there's somebody for everybody. One person's yuck is another person's yum. You know what I mean? So,
I like that.
what?
I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah. So just because I don't find a guy that's 5'10" attractive doesn't mean the 5'2" doesn't think that he's the fucking tallest guy since, I don't know, fucking Viking.
Yeah.
So, like you. Yeah.
People actually call me, like, they think they'll be like, oh, let's ask me what my ethnicity is. I'm like, oh, guess. And they'll be like, Viking. I'll be like, that's fucking badass. Like,
that is badass.
Yeah. So what's another, like, dating tip, or, like, give me some tips from, like, the woman's point of view. Like, okay, so the pictures got to be on point. Like, they have to be good pictures too. Like, not just that it's you.
Oh, you know
what? Good pictures, like, not some, like, oh, like you said, like a selfie or whatever. Like good pictures.
Good pictures that don't leave any mystery. It's bad enough that we're meeting online and you're a stranger, you know what I mean? It's not like you meet somebody at a bar where you have even a 15-minute conversation and then you plan for a date. You know what I mean? Like, our first interaction is a fucking date. So as long as I get a good picture of what you look like, I feel like you're not deceiving me, because that creates nerves. Like, be authentic in your photos. Because like I said, the fact that we're online dating already creates such a huge barrier that the first time we meet is going to be the first date. So just for a woman to feel more comfortable and we know what we're getting ourselves into, just be fucking real in your photos.
You know what I noticed? What, like, a lot of women don't do is they don't want to FaceTime, really.
Oh.
I think that's important. Yeah. I always try to FaceTime, like, whoever I meet most of the time.
And I feel the complete opposite. I feel like FaceTiming, like, I don't waste my time. If we FaceTime and we're not vibing, then why the fuck am I going to waste my Friday night with you? You know what I mean?
Well, you saved yourself wasting time, though.
Yeah. No, I think it's safer to FaceTime. Because,
like, if they actually are who they are. Like, I think for a woman, I think it's like a safety thing, too.
I guess, I don't know, the women whom you've interacted with do that. Maybe it's like they don't like each other on camera, because my best friend, she hates FaceTiming. But that's because she's very shy, this and that. I'm not shy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So, but no, it's the more obstacles you could overcome before you could actually meet, like, as much information as you could find out about somebody before you guys finally meet up, the better. Because it's
for a guy too, it's super important, because usually if you're the dude, I mean, let's just be honest here, fellas, like, you're spending the money, like, you're going to be buying the drinks, you're going to be whatever. So my advice is to FaceTime the chick before you meet her. That way, she's not, like, her glamorous self from, like, 10 years ago or whatever. You know what I mean? Like she's not some chick from, my 600-pound life. You want to, like, no, but you want to, like, what you're getting into, because
which is fine if you're a 600-pound woman, but you portray that on your fucking Tinder account.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like I said, someone's yuck is someone's fucking yum. So what's the point of not being authentic, of not showing you who you are? Because then you already have the confidence knowing that a woman agreed to go on a date with you after seeing your profile and seeing, on looks alone. Because let's face it, guys, Tinder, online dating, it's all on looks alone as a preliminary.
Yeah.
Really it's not like how it was back in the day where, oh, I have a friend who's a great guy, great girl, you know what I mean, where a little bit of personality. You're literally basing everything on looks. So
literally,
it's literally, oh my God. And it's a little bad though, you have to admit.
No,
like, you start becoming picky over the stupidest shit that normally you wouldn't have.
Yeah. It's weird that it adds that, more superficial kind of thing to it, but it's also good in a way too, because you just a lot easier to meet people. Like, it just makes it easier to connect, especially like people trying to hook up and stuff too. Obviously, like, it's just easier. Like,
yeah. No, I completely agree.
But I do like meeting people, like, in person, probably better. Although I don't know, because it's like at the point now where it's like online dating is so accepted. It's like,
Yeah, no, I remember it was so taboo.
It's like, oh, where'd you meet? And then it's like, you don't have to pretend like you met in a coffee shop, like in fucking, Starbucks. You can say, oh, yeah, we met on Tinder, we met on Bumble. And people are like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
There's like tons of married couples that are like that now.
No, for sure. Absolutely. I mean, like, Match.com is like 25 years old. Like, what the fuck was the internet 25 years ago? But there was online dating 25 years ago?
Crazy. 25 years.
Yeah, 25 years. I keep seeing the freaking ads. I'm like, is the universe trying to fucking tell me something? No, but
and plus,
I think also
you're from New York. We're in New York, right? You're in Brooklyn and Manhattan. So it's like there's plenty of fish in the sea.
But you know what? Everybody will tell you that it's so hard to meet somebody in New York.
Why? That's what I was just going to ask you that. You read my mind. Why is that? I think,
well, okay. So when I say meet somebody, I mean meet somebody for a relationship. Because for a hookup, of course.
Okay.
But no, but I think because there's no roots here. Everybody's from a different place. Everybody comes from Colorado. Everybody comes from California and stuff. There's almost like no accountability for your actions. You know what I mean? It's not like North Carolina where everybody has their roots there and everybody knows each other. Where
yeah, every neighborhood is different.
Oh yeah.
In all the boroughs.
Different cultures. Everything is quick in New York, especially. So it's kind of like pump and leave.
Yeah. It's easier kind of to just hook up.
So much fucking easier. But so another tip that I would say for guys, and I'm speaking from my experience, it's cool if you just want to fuck. That's fine. If you're going on Tinder, chances, that everybody knows what fucking Tinder is. You don't go on Tinder to finding a relationship on Tinder, as they say, is like trying to find darkness with a flashlight.
Let me guess where you're going with this, about the way you kind of like approach it, like the guy, how he says it.
Yeah, like you can't go start off with the fucking sex jokes, the sexual innuendos within the first fucking 5 text message exchanges.
I agree.
It won't work. First of all, I have zero reason to keep the conversation going because there's about 5,000 other of you guys that want the exact same shit.
5,000.
You gotta have game. And game is not saying the best cheesy line or the best sexual pun. Right. It's knowing how to treat a woman as a woman. Yeah, fuck it, that you want to have sex with, but you still treat her as a person and not just a whole.
Right.
So like with I don't think you said one sexual joke during our texting. It was very much kind of like, hey, you're cute. I'm bartending at a bar if you want to come by. And I just fucking did. I fucking showed up.
Yeah. It was, I think it's important too for the guy to look at the girl's profile and maybe connect with her on something that she likes. Like,
for sure. Oh, because it shows that you give a fuck, that you didn't just saw a pretty face and like that one.
Right.
No, absolutely. Yeah, no, women are more attracted to words. Men are more attracted to looks, I think, preliminarily.
For the most part. Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, yeah. If you say the right things, because it's all it is. It's you saying the fucking right things, because that's what it is. It's confidence. Like I said, you could have a fucking 3-inch dick. But if you have all the right things to say, and you show this machismo, this alpha, this provider, caretaker, protector, then I'll be eating out of the fucking... Any girl will eat out of the palm of the guy's hands. 100%.
Wow. Even I learned some things on this.
Oh God. Watch out.
Wow. No, that's crazy, man. Like, what you say really matters.
Absolutely. That's all it is. Just don't, but here's the thing though, don't bullshit. Because I once went out with a guy who I didn't know just wanted sex because he didn't carry himself that way, because he was asking me really weird questions. Like he was asking me like, oh, so do you want kids? Like, well, oh my God, what would you name your kids? I'm like, oh, okay, I guess this guy doesn't just want to fuck.
Like the first conversation?
I'm sorry?
Well, the first conversation? Like
on the date.
Oh, that's weird.
First date. Yeah, on the first date. It was totally weird. That's why I'm like, wow, like this poor guy like probably just wants a girlfriend and he doesn't know how to fucking act. Meanwhile, that's all he wanted. And I was a little butthurt about it because I put him in a different category. You know what I mean? And then I feel deceived. And women don't like being deceived. Just be upfront. Yeah. Like I said, we'll take that detour, even though our destination is the white picket fence, the kids, 2.5 kids, Labrador Retriever. We'll take that detour, no problem.
I would say mini Aussie, but Labrador Retriever works too.
Yes. Oh my God, with those blue, right? The blue eyes. They have the blue eyes. Oh, for sure. Or a cat.
Yeah, and a cat, and a cat.
And a cat. See, exactly. But you know what I mean? It's just, I think confidence, of course, starts within. And there's no reason for you to not feel confident when you go on a date with a woman if you are always 100% yourself, because she knows that. Because what are you hiding?
Where does a girl want to be taken to? Like, do you on the first date, do you expect to be wined and dined? Like, what do most women? That's the one thing that I'm like, I'll buy you a drink or whatever, but like I'm like first date, unless it's like I FaceTime you and we vibe and like then okay, I might take you to dinner. But let's be honest, like dinner in New York is like $100 easy.
Oh, easily. I mean, unless $100 to you is what you would spend, you know.
Well, it's like, more than 100. You're gonna at least pay $100.
I mean, listen, I feel like the amount of money you invest in food is how much you have invested in the relationship already. Like if you guys have spent 2 weeks talking for 6 hours a day where you're already starting to build an emotion, then yeah, maybe when you guys first meet, you want to be a little bit more next tier than just drinks. But, you know, if me and you matched on Tinder and we exchange a few texts, exchange numbers, then yeah, keep it casual because don't put that kind of pressure. Because when you're having drinks, it's also I feel it's a safety thing for a girl because you're in a public place. You're not in a table that you were seated in a corner. You're at a bar. You have a drink. And if you're not having fun, you could leave. Meanwhile, you're at a restaurant. You have to stay for the fucking this. You have to wait for the waitress to come and give the bill. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's too much pressure.
What about men paying for the bill?
Oh, honey, I'm old school. I think a guy should always pay. I went on a date with a guy and we did an activity. We went we did archery, and he paid. It was fun. And then we went out for lunch, and big mistake. The bill came, and he looked at it, and he's like, "Oh my God!" And at this point, I'm like, "Dude, do you want to split the bill?" And he's like, "Yeah, kind of." And I'm like, "Oh, you fucking piece of shit." I don't like that. No, sorry. If you can't afford to take out a girl for lunch, it's not like we fucking went to, I don't fucking know, we went to a Thai restaurant.
Yeah. No, just because I've had girls that have been like, you know, like, they're like, oh, you don't want to take me to dinner? I'm like, no. Like, let's go grab a drink. And then they like get offended. Like there's girls
then those are the girls that you just have to weed out. And they have, how do you say it? Champagne taste with beer money. Like they're expecting the nines. Yeah, they're not deserving of it. I don't know. I don't say that's the collective. That's definitely the exception.
Right.
Girls like that. Yeah, no.
Well, in the city, from what I noticed, like at least out here in Arizona compared to Manhattan, it's like the girls in the city they want to be more wine and dine.
That girls in the city want more wine and dine?
Yeah, like they want to go to grab some food and this and that. And like, I don't know.
See, I don't know. For me, rule for first date without like really knowing anybody, especially if you're going to get to know somebody, dude, beers and fries.
Oh, dude, I talk my way out. I mean, like I talk my way out of it, but I'm just saying, like it seems that's what they like sometimes.
I don't know. Maybe it's like the age group too, because maybe girls who are a little bit older, you know, they want that wine and dine. They feel that maybe bar and drinks is something they did in their early 20s.
Yeah.
And stuff. And also, it depends on what the girls want. If a girl wants a husband, then yeah, maybe she doesn't want to go to a bar. Maybe she wants to be with the guy who treats her like a princess, even on the first date, from the fucking get-go, without even knowing if she's deserving of it, to go out to a fancy fucking restaurant and have the guy lay out $200 on the night.
Yeah, and that's like, over where we live. That's like not even that expensive.
Oh yeah, that's brunch.
I'm just trying to think. Any more tips for guys? How can you help the betas out there?
The betas. So betas as in like timid.
Yeah, like betas that they're not alpha. Like what can they do to, you know what I think they should do is go on YouTube, watch some videos, like learn how to date, learn how to talk, there's like you can learn how to be a rocket scientist on YouTube. Just like do some research, read some books, but be yourself. But I'm just saying, like, there is a way to play the game.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just I guess maybe play it as if you've already like won, because you got the date. Like, dude, like unless you have a terrible personality, and unless you guys are polar opposites, there's really nothing. Like, you've already kind of won. So at the end of the day, put your hand on the lower back of her thing, like touch her. You know what I mean? Because girls, we like validation too. Wow. You know what I mean? We like to know that this date is going really great for you. We like to know that, oh, you find her attractive. Like, I've been on dates with guys where, like, he put his arm around my shoulder within the first fucking 2 seconds, and I found him very attractive. So I let I do it. We're good, you know, because he was exactly like his photos were. I knew nothing about him, but just on that, like, I'm attracted to you. So yeah, like, it's natural, you know. It's not like, oh, you're a fucking stranger, but I think you're hot, but don't touch me because you're a fucking stranger. No. Right. Like, just. Yeah, touch. Not necessarily hold hands because that's too intimate, but like, you know, yeah, right, of course. But like, show that. Yeah. I get it. Let's do one more. Let's do one more, and then I gotta go to the chiropractor. Okay.
I only go there because the hot chicks, they give great massages over there. No happy endings, unfortunately.
No. I remember you posted one on your Snapchat. I'm like, this boy's gonna get his ass fucking arrested.
Wait, what did I do?
You know, you're like, I think you just like talk without thinking sometimes. Like, you'll just like have the camera on you and you're like, oh, let's go get a massage and a happy ending.
Oh. No, I just have no filter. I don't like,
no. No fear. Sorry. I love Polish bluntness. I could sometimes come off as a fucking bitch.
Dude.
But,
like you said, honesty, right? So.
What?
Like you said, honesty. Like it's
it. No, but one more tip, and this is like for like first dates. You're saying, right?
Just the tip.
What?
Never heard about that? Just the tip?
No.
Oh, it's like a guy when he's trying to do anal, and he's like, just the tip. Just come on, just the tip.
Anal?
Not yet.
No. Yeah, so the tips, don't do the fucking sex jokes right off the bat. Mm-hmm. Be confident, be honest, be nice, always pay the bill. Show that, you know, like, just show that girl that, like, I could provide. And I don't mean like I get her the fucking bags and shit, like, no, because that's stupid, that's materialistic. And show her that you're into her, that like if you don't fucking rip her clothes off,
yeah,
and that second, then you might fucking bust a nut.
Right.
I guess that would do. But honestly, like, it's super simple. You know what I mean? Just if you have confidence and she already digs you because it all like plays together. You know what I mean?
I feel like you see guys, like what she's saying, like, it's super simple. It's not complicated. Like,
it's not.
A lot of guys they make it like it's so complicated to go on a date and this and that, but they have the world at their fingertips. That's why online dating is good, because it's for the guys. Maybe they're not as extroverted or whatever. They can go online and whatever and meet people. You know, for them, it's a good thing. You know, for the introverted crowd.
Be polite. Don't say you're gonna call when you won't. Because it's like, it's, you know how many times I had.
Would you rather the guy like text you or call you?
See, for me personally, I think girls, well, it depends on what message you're trying to send. If you kind of like, oh, I don't think I want this anymore, like this is kind of just like a one and done deal, but I don't want to be an asshole, send a text. But if you want to make this into like a friends with benefits type of thing, or you generally like want to make her feel like, you know, that you had a good time, always call. Always call. Girls always appreciate phone calls more.
I have a good question. How do you feel about, I mean, I already know the answer but how do you feel about, not you, but women in general, feel about guys sending dick pics?
If I didn't ask for you, no. And I'll tell you this. Every girl will tell you this. No, you know what? Girls don't like dick pics. Don't send a fucking dick pic.
No, it's just not classy.
No, it's not. Maybe like after we've been intimate. Not even after a first date. After we've been intimate, then it's fun. Because then it's, you know, we've already seen each other. Like, by then we're acquainted.
She's throwing, like, naked pictures at you, whatever, and you're like, oh, like, you know, there's got to be, like an opening for you to do it. But for you to just send it, like,
good morning.
Yeah,
No.
it's not classy. It's, it just, women, they don't like it.
No, we don't like it. We don't, because what do you think we're gonna do? We're gonna fucking rub ourselves? You're gonna think we're gonna touch ourselves to that? It serves no purpose. Like, if anything, we're gonna roll our eyes. 11 times out of 10, we're gonna roll our eyes, and then you're lowering yourself on the
100%.
1,000.
I mean, that'll kill a whole date, like, before meeting someone right there. You send them a dick pic, I mean, they'll be like,
no. See, you know what? I think because I'm older, I think my age group and the guys older than me kind of grew out of that. But no, yeah, I haven't gotten an unwarranted dick pic. And if I did, when a guy sends me a dick pic, the first thing I think of is fucking amateur. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Wow.
100%. He doesn't know. You think that if you have a 10-inch dick and you send a picture of it, fucking veiny and all the fucking shit, it makes you a fucking alpha. No, it makes you fucking lower than a beta.
Wow.
Because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I like that.
You know what I mean? It's a little boy playing a man's game. 100%.
I agree with that.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. All right. So on that note, enjoy your
Jiviets.
Whatever it is, it's delicious.
No, you did that. It is delicious.
Enjoy the beer, and then I'll probably upload this. I am gonna upload this after I come back.
Perfect.
I'll edit it, and then we'll be good to go. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. This is fun.
We'll do like a weekly thing. I don't know if we should do like yeah, we should talk about like dating, like sex. We didn't even talk about sex. Yeah, because this is just about like online dating. So maybe next one we'll do like more like what women want, like in bed or whatever, and like we'll go into all that stuff.
Yeah. See that, and that's why I thought it was a GoPro, because they also have that feature.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Beverly Hills. Hello.
I'm not in Beverly Hills.
Well, no, I know, but you want to be Beverly Hills, like Terry.
Wait, Mom, I'll call you back.
Why? No, you never call me back.
All right.
You should make a postcard how you never call back your mother.
Yes,
why don't you do that?
That makes sense.
Okay, are you driving your I don't know, Lamborghini?
No, I just did a podcast with someone. I'm actually on the. I just ended.
Oh, okay, no, that's serious. Okay.
No, I just ended it. I just ended it, Mom.
Oh, so you can, which one is that? What is it about down there?
With a girl, and we're talking about like what girls want in guys for dating.
I'll give you really good one. You have to make it with all the, what car did you have before? Oh my God, Subaru.
Subaru, yeah.
Subaru way. Which one was it? What's the name of that Subaru particular?
STI.
STI, yes. You have to make it with those guys, STI Subaru guys.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
About Subaru, yeah. I can give you so many ideas. Oh my God.
All right, so write down. I'm gonna go to the chiropractor now.
Oh my God, you can go. Actually, that's so sick. We cannot go anywhere here.
Yeah, and my
Democrats not allowing anything.
You know, my insurance covers it, so.
Oh really? Oh well, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
you go chiropractor and then they massage you for an hour, so I like it.
Oh, that's the weather is nice. The weather is still nice.
Yeah, it's like 100 degrees.
Oh, 100. No. We have a nice weather here, actually. So far, we're lucky. And plus, I have air conditioner now in your room, guys. So,
Oh.
so we turn on to air conditioner.
All right, let me go. I gotta take a shower now.